Hey, what's up? This is your girl Diamond. How are you? This is a video response to Xavier. Xavier is a trans man, and I'm going to put his link in the bottom. And a couple of videos back, he was discussing having a baby. And not just having a baby, but using his biological body, because he was born a female, using that to be his vessel to have a baby. When he posted that, somebody had some kind of opposing, I think it was another trans person. I can't remember, I don't know the details of the dialogue, but they were having a back and forth thing about his decision to naturally have the baby. And I wanted to get in on that discussion because it was a very interesting discussion. I think us as human beings, there are certain things that when we come on this earth that we want to do. I think that our body, our biological makeup, or whatever just lends itself to doing these things. Eat, reproduce, and just overall survive and continue the species. Most people who don't want kids, or who don't want to have a family and stuff, it's usually because of some type of life experiences. It's not because like they didn't want them in the beginning, or it's just naturally, oh, I just don't want kids. It's something that they learned. Like they seen some kids and was like, girl, kids are bad and expensive and I don't want that. Or they want to keep their freedom. If they do it, negative consequences will come with that choice. So they choose not to do it. It's not because they don't want to me. That's from what I've learned. Most people, like when homosexuals, like when they say, oh, I don't want kids anyway. It's kind of like an excuse or some type of justification of, I'm okay with being gay because I don't want kids anyway. Don't worry about it. You usually hear them saying it in that context. But usually when they get older and they get in a relationship or they get financially stable, they usually choose to adopt. You know what I'm saying? So they usually what happens. But anyway, I think that because we want those things, that everybody, trans, heterosexual, homosexual, male, female, whatever, they do whatever they possibly can to make that happen. I think that us people forget that us as trans people, and sometimes trans people forget, that we are human. And because continuing our legacy and having children is something that I think that is a human thing, we want to do that. Not just human, but other species too, not just human. We want to do that. Our job is to figure out a way to do it. If you have to use the blessing of having a womb to have a child, I do not think that that undermines your transition. Transition is about making the inside work with your environment and how you present yourself and everything. What you are physically, you have to make it work. You use what you got to do whatever it is you want to do. That's just what you have to do. I don't think you are undermining your transition. I think you're just trying to make it work in this weird, unconventional situation that we are in as trans people. And when I say weird, I don't mean weird as in I mean weird as in outside of the norm. We are in a very, different situation. So we have to make those things that regular people want possible in a way that fits with our life, because this is our life. What everybody else thinks is abnormal or blah, blah, blah. Isn't that the reason why we transitioned and said, fuck what the world thought? We just are doing what fits with our life. I think that's something that you have to stay true to. And if using your body to have a baby to make that dream of yours come to reality, I find no fault in it. And I think you should do it. Anyway, this is your girl Diamond. Bye-bye.